Mayday, man down.
To the right, no blue, right? So I think I should have a as well.
Yo, stop moving the hand, dog. Can you chop out my youth? Jaja. Jaja, stay there, you don't even know. That's a pronounce, die. Bite them. Joke time, dog.
This is another MyView TV exclusive. Please remember to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in here to cheer for me. Everything what you see happen, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Well, go on, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing alright. I wonder if not jam up a JC to so we can go out there and find a way to thief some money. We soon talk about that. Let me just talk about this first and then we touch a piece of topic there. The case against 35-year-old ex-soldier Dane Johnson, who is being accused of engaging the police in a shootout in Cumberland, Portmore, St. Catherine, had been transferred to the St. Catherine Circuit Court. Hold on there. When in the guy in the house, one day in the scene, the day in them look at that. Him look at that, can't find a gun, so don't say accused. Then did it. Johnson, who was on bail, was ordered to return to court on December 3rd. Johnson is being represented by Queen's Counsel Peter Champagne and attorney at law Simone Campbell. Hold on a bit there now. Me want to see what them are going to do. Forget him off for this case here. He is faced with several charges of shooting with intent and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. The allegation are that on November 2nd, no allegation. The people in the video will say exactly what happened. The police received call of a man firing shot at the neighbors in Cumberland Meadows. When the police arrived, Johnson allegedly fired at them and a policeman was wounded. He never dead people, he just get some shot at them, came down at the hospital. But him they alright. It is further alleged that Johnson locked himself inside the house and refused to comply with police orders to surrender. Remember the people that they have all of that pan video. So I don't want them come talk about the allegation. Who see exactly what me know? Nobody feel like somebody can blindside me. Hold on a bit then now, people. $23.3 million in a settlement for railway. Remember me always tell us me talk it as it is and as it might be. You see, once you have friends in high places, you can get away with anything. I don't think this really show me, you know. So corruption legal in Jamaica, maybe I understand, you know. And if you want thief a whole heap of money, look and work up a JC. Said what I said and I mean what I said and I not take it back. Hold on now, my people, I'm going to take a walk down the parliament. I may agree with cousin, the commissioner need to go. Him not do nothing, collecting money under false pretense.
And the danger with the state of emergencies, it provides for, in some instances, malice to determine if somebody is arrested and detained for an extended period of time. Without charge, without the right to due process. If we continue to have, and every time we have a vacancy in where the post of the Commissioner of Police is concerned, we continue to use military officers, we're going to get military opinions in terms of the way of fighting crime. That is the only solution you can get from a military officer. Is to use a soldier and to take parry people's rights and throw them in a cell. If the Commissioner of Police is not performing his functions, he should be relieved of his duties. And you get somebody that is competent to guide you and advise you.
And it's bringing the office of the Commissioner of Police into disrepute, Madam Speaker, in a critical...
Madam Speaker, no, you need to sit. What is really happening in this house?
Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker.
In such a time when we are fighting crime, you get about your origin and where the Commissioner of Police come from. You are a disgrace.
In this climate, I am going to ask the member to withdraw the comment about the Commissioner of Police, one, and I'm going to ask for it to be expunged from the records.
Madam Speaker, what specific comment are you... Madam Speaker, with all due respect. With all due respect, Madam Speaker. What is this? And with all due respect, Madam Speaker, I do not see anything to withdraw in respect of what I said earlier. and I remain resolute in that stance.
I'm going to ask you, therefore, if you refuse to observe, then you can discontinue your speech and remain where you are now, as you are sitting.
Madam, I have said enough, Madam Speaker. Therefore, I'll say no more, and I am sure my colleagues will complete my statement. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The member is new. The member is having his first term. And I think that he should be guided. And whilst the Speaker has ruled and he has refused to respond to the ruling of the Speaker and consequently accepted the punishment for so doing.
One can consider that it is in poor taste, but it is his opinion. And he's offering an opinion. It may be in poor taste, but it is an opinion he's offering.
I say it already, and I'm going to say it again. I agree with him. And not only the commissioner need to go, the minister need to go also. All of them need to just throw in one barrel and roll down the steepest hill. You understand? Anyway now, people, ball to ball coming to over Spanish Town. Klansman gang trial. Yes, people, I'm going to know what go on. Come on, I forgive you the update.
Today is day 32 of the high-profile trial. The witness disclosed that she was responsible for transcribing several phone recordings made by the second witness in the trial. The former gangster turned state witness during his testimony disclosed that while being an informant, he made several phone recordings of the gang members. The witness testified that he had given an undercover policeman 3 phones with recordings of conversations he had with members of the gang, to include the reputed leader Andre Blackman Bryan. Today, the third witness revealed that it took her nearly 2 years to complete transcribing those phone recordings. The witness says she and the second witness began having meetings to transcribe the audio material in September 2019 and only completed the process this year. She detailed that the second witness was first introduced to her in late 2019 by the undercover policeman in the matter. According to the witness, a CD with the recordings was handed to her by the policeman. On it were several audio clips that she listened through with the second witness and then spent several months transcribing them. She says that the second witness would throughout the clips indicate to her who was speaking. She says he'd say, for example, quote, "Amuma dat," end quote. Muma is the alias for the lone female in the trial, Stephanie Christie. According to the witness, he used a password-protected Word document to type and save the transcripts daily. These recordings were made by the second witness when he became an informant and began working with an undercover policeman. In his evidence, he indicated handing over to the policeman 3 phones with recorded conversations of himself and other members of the gang, to include the reputed leader Andre Blackman Bryan. Today, while the third witness, a policewoman who transcribed the audio, was testifying, the prosecution made an application for the transcripts to be admitted into evidence. However, several of the defense attorneys objected to the admission of the documents. Lloyd McFarlane, who is representing Bryan, argued that there was not sufficient evidence to say who the voices on the audio conversations belonged to. The senior defense attorney argued that this would be necessary before admitting the transcript of these conversations. Another attorney, Kimani Brightson, argued that there was no evidence to indicate the safekeeping of the CD that had the recordings. He also said there was no evidence brought to show that the recordings were made by the second witness. A third lawyer, Walter Melbourne, argued that there was an issue in relation to the chain of custody of the recordings. He said, quote, "From where the CD came, we do not know. We do not know how the CD came about and how it was handled. The issue of provenance must be handled," end quote. In response, Justice Sykes said more information was needed about the contents of the transcript. He said there was not sufficient evidence about the chain of custody of the audio content. He explained that those were the reasons preventing the admission of the transcripts at this time. These are 2 of the transcripts containing the written conversations that the second witness said he had with several gang members. One transcript contains 174 pages and the other 69. Meanwhile, this is the second attempt by the prosecution to have the transcripts admitted into evidence. On the previous occasion, the second witness indicated to signing the documents along with the police personnel who transcribed, but transcripts bearing the signatures of all the persons he mentioned was not on the document.
So that is that for the Klansman trial. But me have a little piece of video for sure. I don't know why is it that them feel like them need for ride so hard for a little piece of bike with $100 full the tank.
Mayday, man down.
To the right, no good, right? So I think I should have an admin as well.
Yo, stop moving the hand, dog. Can you chop out my youth? Just stay there, you don't even know. That's a pronounce die. Bite them. Joke time, dog.
Friend, hear the audio, know send me out the video, so don't need to worry. Tell a friend, come and check us out.